And good morning and welcome to Touch Base Daily. My name is Ron Foster, touching base with you as I always do. But today I'm excited because we have hit 1,000 subscribers. Now we're at 1,004 or 5, I think it is. So 1,000 plus subscribers to our Touch Base Daily Ron Lewis Photos YouTube channel. I am so excited. I am excited and welcome to our Photography Tip Tuesday. Today is Photography Tip Tuesday. We'll do that at the end, but I'm just here and I'm celebrating. We are celebrating. I forgot to do a banner. Look at that. Look at that. Let me put that. Celebrating. Hold on a second. We got to put that in all caps. Celebrating. Okay, celebrating 1,000 subscribers. That is the order of the day. And so put that on the screen. We will get that on the screen. So I'm excited about that. I am so happy to be able to do that. Believe me, I never in my wildest dreams thought I would be on doing a YouTube channel 4 years ago, even 3 years ago. It wasn't even on my radar. And because of our wonderful Gwendolyn and Chris, who gave me the extra push to do this, and when I was just hanging out on Instagram, and so I am so thankful. And but yeah, celebrating 1,000 subscribers. Slow growth, gradual growth. Oh, there's somebody in the building. There's somebody in the building. And my partner in crime. And again, I could not do this without him. So, can you hear me? Can you hear me, buddy?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. And I hear you too now. Good.
Okay.
Excellent. So what's going on, sir?
Nothing, man. I had to
Welcome
jump.
to the 1,000.
I know I had to jump on for a quick second. I can't stay on long, but
I know.
1,000 is huge. That is huge, and I'm so happy and proud that you've made that 1,000 milestone.
1,000 subscribers. I know there's lots of people with 10,000, 100,000, 55,000.
No, but you know what?
Everybody has to come by that 1,000 first.
Yes, no one forgets their first 1,000.
The first 1,000 is
That's a lot.
It opens up some also some abilities here on YouTube, and also I do believe now we'll start getting some commercials. And so
Okay.
you happen to see commercials popping on, it's because we have hit 1,000. So that is a beautiful thing. And
Oh, Chris.
Yes.
No, Chris was saying not him ringing the doorbell. Yeah, I gotta ring the doorbell. I'm coming to somebody's house. I gotta ring the doorbell.
Chris was like, it's not our regular day together, so he had to ring the doorbell.
Yeah.
And it is so. I mean, my buddy Paul, who I'm staying with, he says you're going to get your 1,000 before you leave here. And I said, I leave here on Sunday, and I got the 1,000.
Look at God.
Today was crazy because this morning we literally had 7 new subscribers this morning.
And they put you over the top?
Yes, they put me over the top this morning.
Nice.
7 new subscribers. One gentleman, we have some folks from Australia this morning. Dubai, we had this morning. 2 folks from the United States. We also had our Tanya, and we had Chris in the building this morning. And was Hannah in the building this morning? I don't think I saw Hannah. But yeah, so it was a good number of people. But we had 7 new subscribers that pushed us over the edge today. And now we have 1,004 subscribers. We are now past the 1,000 mark.
That's awesome.
So, but thank you, Chris, for being along for the journey. You have been an intricate part. I mean, obviously it's the whole family.
It's a community.
The whole community. But you have been with me from the beginning, doing our time together here and doing our stories and talking and our chats and all that good stuff. you have been here, and you and Gwendolyn literally pushed me into this.
But you know what though? That's what family does for one another. They push each other.
Yeah. You pushed me, you guys pushed me and said, look, you can do this. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I was so
Dude,
apprehensive.
you're
I was
such a
like,
pro now.
and I
I
was
mean,
like,
this
oh my
man has
gosh, I
taken
don't
this
think I
show
could
on the
do this.
road. You've taken your show on the road. You are in Africa doing your show. I
Yeah, it's
mean,
true.
you started in your apartment in New York City,
Yes.
over in
Hmm.
Brooklyn. You've taken it on the road a couple of times. You're doing it in Jersey. You're doing it. Was it South Carolina?
South
Is that where?
Carolina was the first
South
time I did it
Carolina.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you've been for 3 months on another continent. It's not crazy. It's divine. This is what you were supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It feels good. It feels good.
I hear the doorbell again.
There's a door. It's another doorbell. It's another doorbell. Yes, it's Tachi.
Bonjour.
Good
Hello.
morning. Good
Good
Bonjour,
morning.
morning.
bonjour. It is so good. I tell you, it is so good to have everybody in here. That's the key. That's the beauty of it all. And again, Dr. Tashi also helping me, giving me ideas, giving me insight, calling her and texting her and saying, "Hey, this is what's going on." And then she gave us great tips when we were starting our chat, the platform with Indie Soup, and she gave us great instructions. Had guests that was teaching us. So this was definitely a community affair, and I'm thankful.
Well, let me tell. First of all, congratulations, Sir Ron. I toast to you. I don't know if you all have a libationary drink.
A libation.
It's not a drink, but it's a candle. It
Okay, it's a
has.
candle.
And one is a
You can
bottle of
toast with
water.
wax. You can toast with. You people did not come properly ready to celebrate.
He
But
said
I
libation.
toast to you with sparkling water because you are the toast of the town, my friend. You
Well, thank
have
you.
just this. I don't think these types of milestones, I talked about this in my video. These types of milestones
Hmm.
are not just milestones for you, it is a win for the community. So when you win, we win. I am so
Yes.
proud to see where this journey has gone, how it's come to this point, and where it will take you. And I have no doubt it will take you in tremendous directions. It is not an easy feat, ladies and gentlemen, and
It's
others,
not.
to amass, first of all, to do this. This is not easy. Second of all, to do it on a daily basis, because if it was me, the show would be done by now. There's no
It's
every day for me.
it is a commitment. Just like getting up and brushing your teeth every day.
It's commitment.
Exactly.
It really
Exactly.
is.
And here's the thing. You have equaled, because I've been doing my show for 11 years now. This is year 11. But
Hmm.
you have almost equaled what I have done in shows because you do it every day.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
you have
Wow.
done like years worth of programming in the short time that you have been doing this, and to commit every day to sharing your knowledge is no easy feat. Also, I can't remember the exact percentage, but it's such a small percentage of YouTube channels that even hit 1,000. It's a very small
Mm.
percentage. So you are in a very elite number. And I have to say, congratulations again. And not just that, but thank you, because you have also provided a space for us to talk, to feel, to laugh, to talk about people, because we do. So thank you for all of that. Congratulations and thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Salud, my friend,
Yes.
and cheers.
And just
Cheers.
think,
Cheers. Let me get my
when you
bottle out.
when you started this, the whole premise of this was so that people would know that you're okay because you live by
Yeah.
yourself. And
Yeah.
you've turned it into this huge community. You know, think about it. You've got 1,000 people to say, I'm going to commit to listening to what this person and what these people have to say on a daily basis, to tune in or to watch later on during the day. I mean, we always, all of us who are on these platforms, especially YouTube, always ask people, hey, give me a follow. To have 1,000 people say, yes, I like what you're doing, I like what you're saying, I want to follow you so that I can find out more about you and what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Not only have we had discussions on politics, on current events, but you shared your life with us, with this community, from having to deal with your mom and putting her in a home, selling your home and moving in with your son, and then just traveling the world. Like, that takes a lot. People don't realize, like, when you share with people, that's so giving of yourself, because a lot of people are private people. They don't tell their business, but you, not that you tell everything, but you tell a good chunk of it and you share that with people. And you do it with the knowledge that if it can help someone, you're going to share. And that says a lot about you as a human being. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for allowing us to see you and who you are and how you live in this world. And I think that it gives encouragement to other people to do the same.
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed.
Christine said an interesting, and surviving cancer.
Yes.
Yeah. Cancer
Yeah.
survivor. And doing it. Still go. And I was sharing with some friends the other day. I was like, last week, that's when I had that like moment of thankfulness and joy, and said, you know what? I am traveling, I'm sharing, I'm giving, and to know that, I'm looking at one of my another family member in our family that has cancer, and it does, it's a challenge. It's a real challenge. My cousin Chad, his sister, and it's, I was able to, one, go with my instincts and got my checkup, my colonoscopy. Then finding out that there was a tumor, did not know I had a tumor, did not know I had cancer, did not know until after the surgery that I had cancer. And to be moving around in your life, and then also now to be doing what I'm doing. So I'm very happy that I am traveling, meeting new people. And this here has been an amazing connecting with so many people, like meeting people because of this platform. Kimmy Kim hanging out and going to Philadelphia, Rashawn and being there and connecting, and she's really supporting what we do here by being a Patreon member, and then putting the finances in to make sure that we pay for our StreamYard every month, and the what you call the Microsoft OneDrive, all the money that goes into this. There are people in this community that have been a part of this whole journey and making this journey possible.
And thank you to all those people that have been subscribers and contributors to this platform, because it allows you and us to be on here to do this. Because, like you said, this takes money. People don't realize, like, you think that, oh yeah, YouTube is free, you just jump on. No, but there are so many things that goes into it. The mics that you're using, the headphones that you're using, you had to buy a laptop to do this. You invested in an Osmo Pocket in addition to do, because you're not only recording stuff this live here, but when you're on the road, like doing it, like, you have to have a device in your hand that can transmit and do all those things. All that stuff takes money. The software that runs these platforms is a monthly or a yearly subscription. You have to pay for that as well. If you've got lighting, you got to pay for that. Like, all this stuff takes money. Nothing in this world is for free. Even if you jump on and you share or whatever, that still costs something. We take time out of our workday to do this. Like, let me tell you something. I work just like everybody else, but I know that on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, that time is carved out just to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can be doing something else, but no, I want to be here. That's my commitment to you and to this community.
Oh, so you think now because we're giving you accolades, you don't have to stay? Is that it, sir? If you don't bring yourself back on camera. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you're here.
He's there. I think he. Let me see. Is he still there actually? Yeah. No, he had to step away. I think that's why he stepped away
Oh,
for a quick
okay.
second. Yeah. I can see him in
Okay.
the. Yeah. But yeah, it's a commitment. So thank you to everyone in this community that has made this possible. I mean,
Yeah.
without the people in the community, you never would hit 1,000.
That's right.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely.
You
You
need
do.
community.
You do. You do. It is none of this is a solo effort. So the fact there, and it's interesting. There is this whole thing. I'm not on TikTok anymore, so I just know from seeing reposts what's happening over there. So there is this whole thing now on TikTok of transparency. That's not the name of it, but it's called. Fix your face, Chris. It's called.
Sorry. I can't hide it.
You can't.
I can't
Don't play
hide it.
poker. It's like that's not what it's called, but it's like basically being transparent about the situation you're in. And so there are a lot of
Yes.
people on TikTok that are talking about their financial situations, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm not going to do, I would never do that. But if for some people it is therapeutic, but it is also helpful for other people because what we see often on social media is so gilded and it's so fake that people think that this is the way life is supposed to be. I mean, common sense will tell you no. You just look around you, but you see things and you think I'm not at the milestone I should be at because this person is here. So the fact that you come on and you have a level of transparency with what's going on with you health wise, with the fact with your mother, with what's happening apartment wise, the fact that you're like, go to hell, US, I'm out. That is helpful. It's not just therapeutic, I'm sure, for you, but it's also helpful for us. And the thing is, it's like, you are so inspiring when it comes to that, especially for people who are like, I'm tired of the rubbish that's happening here. How can I find my way out?
Yeah.
And you've done it. You were just like, well, bye. And we're so tied to things. You also taught us not to be as tied to things because that apartment you had,
it was awesome.
the view,
Yeah.
the gold mine it was. That's something that's hard to give up. But you also taught us and you continue to teach us to value experiences over things. And I think that's very important.
Yeah.
It's interesting that you would say that because there's several people in this 1,000 subscribers that have sent me long letters of what this platform means to them. And you don't realize what you're doing when you're doing it. You come on every day, you give it yourself, you share because you just love doing it and you love the people.
Mm-hmm.
And several people have written me and I mean, it would just put me into tears because they would say in paraphrasing one of the letters, I'm a cancer survivor also. And you have now you have caused me now to be brave. You have caused me to want to get out and live my best life now. And that theme has happened several times from this community. And so I am very thankful that this could be an inspiration, a place of comfort, a place of security. Like feel like, hey, I can come here, share, and we try to protect everyone from the trolls. and we just keep it going, and we just keep it going together. And like I said, all the guest speakers we've had in the past that have said, hey Ron, I'll come on. And then our collaborations, it's been amazing.
Mhm.
So this has been an incredible ride. And I said, wow, 1,000 subscribers, I can actually say it. So
Yeah.
Well, and I'm sorry, Chris.
No, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Well, it's important in another way as well, because if you don't know, those of you out there, in order to be in the monetization program, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers in addition to the watch hours and other things. But the first milestone is getting to that 1,000 subscribers. So now this opens you up to a myriad of other things. Now you can make 50 cents every time you come on.
Yeah, yeah. And those
Listen,
50
50
cents is
cents
gonna make a
add up.
difference.
Yeah, 50
Yeah.
cents adds up. Yeah.
Listen, for those that don't know, living here in Namibia, part time, I'll be half in America and half here, eventually full time here at some point. But the Namibian dollar gives me 60, I mean, sorry, the American dollar gives me $16 here. Think about that. So if I'm making 50 cents on YouTube, that means that's $8 that I can live here in Namibia. So, and that's the whole point, is that being a digital nomad is, and being on Social Security and being on a small pension and being a senior
Social damn
citizen, if I must
security.
say.
Who?
Yeah, what's
Social
that?
Security. I'm coming
You?
back for Social Security. Yes, I'll be signing up for it as soon as I arrive next week. But
Wow.
what the beauty of it all is that money plus this helps me to live a life outside of America and live a good life and be able to travel and bring to you stories. Like, I'll be leaving tomorrow. We'll be heading out to a big safari for 2 days, and I will be able to bring back to you, hopefully, my first sightings of of desert elephants, which I've
Mm.
never seen desert elephants. I've only been in South Africa on safari and spent time with the elephants there. But now and I spent time with seeing elephants in Botswana and different other places. But now I will share with you guys at some point, this maybe by next weekend, the desert elephants, and I am
Mm.
looking forward to that. So I see Bryson.
That's
Well,
awesome.
did I say good morning to anybody today? We didn't say good.
No,
I didn't
but
say good morning.
with that, I'm gonna take my bow and leave so I can
Thank
get back to work.
Chris. Chris, I say thank you. You are my pal. You're my buddy. You're my little brother. You're my buddy, palsy, wowsy, confidant. We talk about so much, and I am so thankful that God has put you in my life, and you are such a blessing. And
Amen.
thank you for helping me
Same,
with
same,
1,000. 1,000.
same
Thank
here,
you, Chris.
man. Same here. Wouldn't change anything. Everyone have a great day, and will I see you? Are you doing a show tomorrow?
I will be on the road tomorrow, but today
Okay,
I thought I was
so
going to be on the road today, but it worked out that I'm
okay,
here on 1,000,
okay.
so it won't work out.
So I see you
Yeah.
when I see you.
Okay, partner.
All
Okay,
right.
so who else is in the building? Let's see. I see Bryson's in the building. I did have hit him up here. He says, "What's up, Ron? What's up, Chris? What's up, Tachi? What's up, everybody? Happy New
Hey.
Release Tuesday!" And also, I see that exactly says, Mimi is in the buildings, as in what we were talking about. It sure does, Jazzy. And hey, there's our Tanya in the building. Hello, Touch Base Daily family, she says. And also, we have Jazzy Jazz in the building again, applauding. And we have our DS in the building, Mr.
Hey,
Food
DS.
Rain. He says,
I
"Hello,
think you
Ron
need
and
to.
Touch Base Daily
Sorry.
family."
I think you
No,
need to reconfigure.
oh, yes, we can figure. Let's do that. There we go. Oh, wait, why is? Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. I gotta remove Chris. There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah, there we
There
go.
we go. And so we're
Fantastic.
in the building, y'all. We are in the building. And let me give Dr. Tachi more screen. There you go.
I don't need it, but okay.
And DS is in the building. So I want to say, look, DS, I was once where you were, and guarantee you'll be where I am now. So keep posting. That's what I tell all the folks. And just keep showing up. If you want to get where you want to go, just show up. consistently, and it helps.
Absolutely. And this is the thing that I love about what you do, and what like a lot of us do. The fact that you actually know what you're talking about. It's definitely when it comes to photography. You're a political junkie, so you make it your business to research and make sure you're talking about the right things. You quote other people so that it's not just coming from you. So you're showing your researched things as well, right? So I think that's critically important. So I was just saying this morning too. So many things I was just saying this morning, that there
Mhm.
needs to be more of us in the space. And with regard to the whole um the con artist formerly known as Dr. Cheyenne Bryant thing, that
Yes, yes, yes.
that and I was on a conversation on Instagram in the comments, and I was saying that part of the problem is that we who actually have the knowledge don't get on platforms that can speak to the masses. And so they tend to gravitate towards a Cheyenne Bryant because it's glitzy. She talks a good game and they feel they can identify with her. Well,
Mhm.
we haven't even tried. So I was like, I get that the choir, preaching to the choir is important, but we also
Mhm.
need to do that. And I'm not just talking about academics, that's everyone in any field. We
Mhm.
also need to get on, whether it's live or pre recorded, to share the knowledge we have so that people don't fall for charlatans and snake oil people. And then
Mhm.
I ended it
Mhm.
with, uh, you know, it's fine to just be in your lane and to do the research or to teach other people who you feel want to know, but you can't complain that the chicken is unseasoned and be mad at unseasoned chicken when other people are coming with adobo and salt.
Yeah, yeah. I agree. I mean, the whole thing is authentic, being authentic, just being you. Some people are like, "Oh, Ron, what about the mistakes here?" I said, "I don't care about the mistakes. I just come here and I just do what I do and share what I share, and there's no perfection, and
No,
that's the beauty of it all. There is no such thing as perfection."
if it was, it would be a Jesus live stream. So, and I clearly don't see him anywhere. So it's fine. And the mistakes are how we learn. The mistakes
Yes.
also show people that you're human. And because
Hmm.
you're human and I'm also human, I can do this as well.
That's right. Yes, that is I think that's what also builds the confidence in the people that show up here. Like today, it was so nice this morning when I was talking. Forgive me for moving around this
That's
board
all
here.
right.
This morning, I get to talk to folks from different parts of the world, and this gentleman, Michael, shout out to Michael, and Michael Jackson fan is his handle,
Okay.
and he's from Australia, and he was saying that he was feeling sad because he was being bullied in school. Well,
Mm.
I had to jump in about the bullies, and I had to tell him about the bullies and encourage him about the bullies and standing up to bullies. And but it's those little moments. I mean, or someone that is in your feed and they're saying to you, "Could you just shout my name out?" Just, something so small means something it means so much to so many people, or so much to them, and that's all that matters is them in that moment. When someone says, "Could you please shout my mama out?" or "Could you please shout my auntie out?" or "Could you please shout my daughter out?" That is it don't take much to put a smile on some people's face.
No. And it also makes you realize the regard that people have for you. They
Yes.
for many people, seeing someone live or seeing someone do pre-recorded and then you see them in public or whatever the case is, it's like a sense of celebrity. And I don't mean like in this ethereal, untouchable way.
Mhm,
It's a sense
mhm.
of celebrity. And you don't realize that because you think, okay, I'm just going on being me. We're just doing that. These tools are available to everybody. I'm just doing this. But no, people really regard. And then so think about the first time you ever saw people in person from
Yeah.
the live. Think about
Yes.
how that felt and how they felt about you.
Yeah.
You really
You know,
created something special. I don't know if you realize, but you have.
oh, I remember the first time we had our Touch Base Daily outing, and we did the shooking on the west side of Manhattan, and people I only knew through through the screen. I saw them in person, and we had so much fun, and it just deepens your relationships with them. And same thing with Kim. Kim was just someone on the screen, and then she says, "Come on down to Philly." And she showed me around. I got on the train, got to the station. She was there to pick me up. We walked around. We got on the public transportation. We had a great time. These are the moments that I live for, is that when I get to meet people from here, it really just like heightens my day,
Yeah.
because, we are all friends and we've become so close because of the internet, because of this device, little screen, whether it be on our phone or here on the laptop or the computer, television. We have become connected. And that's what's beautiful about YouTube. And having these YouTube moments and connecting with folks is absolutely, I have friends from around the world that I didn't even know I had, I could never have had if it wasn't for this platform. So,
I love it.
Dr. Tachi, you are
Okay.
the man. You are the lady of the. You are the jam. You're the jam on my cracker.
Who puts jam on crackers?
I put jam on crackers.
Somehow as soon as I said it, I said he probably puts jam on crackers.
Jam
Is
on
it
my crackers
strawberry
and
jam?
jam and strawberry jam. That's the best. Strawberry jam on my toast and crackers.
I do like strawberry jam, but I don't think I put it on crackers. Anyway.
So now, Dr. Tachi, I mean, you are starting to do your thing too. So I can't wait till you start getting our indie soup back up and moving and running. And
Yeah.
these are great moments.
Yeah,
What's going on in your
absolutely.
world?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm working towards, trying to get that back up and running. So, I mean, and it's not a big deal. So for people who didn't know, I was in the hospital like over Christmas, and it was, so I just never say anything because it wasn't a big, I mean, it was a big deal, but it wasn't a big deal. And I don't like to always put stuff out in the streets. So that's when I decided, and I mean, taking a cue out of your page, it's like, you know what? To hell with everything. I am going to rest. So I'm like,
Yes.
the original plan was to come back in March, but
Mhm.
since I said, oh hell no,
Yeah.
I'm not coming. In fact, I still kind of, I mean, I feel I'm good. I feel so much better, but I still kind of feel a little bit every once in a while. When I would try to go back and do things regular, I would like drive to Miami and then feel like I was driving to Maine. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. So
Well, also because, if I may interject here, is
yeah.
that when you work, you work. You are no loafer by any means.
Mm-mm.
I mean, when you were in it, you were looking out for every single person on the Indie Suit platform. You were making sure we were taken care of. You made sure we had information. You were always posting repeats, like my show here, and then repeating it. I mean, you were always doing your thing. You dive in 1000%. So I say, take your
Oh,
time,
I am. Don't
and
worry.
just, yeah. I don't have to tell you twice,
Don't
right?
worry. I will take my time. Well, and
I
because
don't have to tell you
here's the
twice.
thing with that type of thing, it takes a lot. And for the most part, of course, I had all of you, but for the most part, the day to day, it was just me. And then if I had some interns, they would help with some social media stuff, etc. But for the most part, and then Gwendolyn has been like invaluable in terms of that. Chris has been invaluable. You have been invaluable in terms of helping with some administrative things, but for the most part, it's just me. And so that wasn't, even though I was fine and I was okay. that probably also wasn't helpful in terms of getting me to the place where I'm like, yeah, hey, can you take me to the emergency room? Yeah, I think I need to go to the emergency room.
Oh my gosh. Well, speaking of Gwendolyn, look who's in the building. There she is. There she
Gwendolyn,
is.
you know what? And I was going to say you putting all your 33% of no, come on and say something.
You know, I was waiting for I was waiting for the crowd to go down because it's a little loud here, but we have there's a slight kerfuffle happening with finding the programs for today's graduation. But I said, let me get on because it's getting late. Like it's getting late. But congrats to you, Ron Foster. Who would have ever thunk it that if you had followed the advice of Chris and Gwendolyn, that you'd be in this space today? What?
Yes.
Say what now?
Yes. I am so thankful for my work wife. My work wife has been with me for ages, and she never steers me wrong.
But you know what? If I may say this comes from a place of being an educator and a coach and what have you. You know, we often meet people and we see the possibilities in those that we are working with. You know, and it's not for us to tell somebody their dream, but if there is anything I can do to help someone reach that next whatever it is, I want to be able to do that. Right? As Dr. Tachi said before, and it wasn't her video, when one person wins, like everybody wins. And we just can't help but celebrate that. So kudos to you. Now, I can't drink right now because I'm on the job. But when I leave here today, I'm going to get me something. I'll have a couple for you, sir.
You're at a graduation?
Yes, we are at the American Airlines graduation. So Monday, Tuesday, that's where I've been. There's a few more weeks to go. 17 classes altogether. This is class 12. So they are going in right now, and then in about another 15 minutes, the actual graduates will come out, and then I'll be on the job taking photos. I don't know. I'm turning myself around. Hold up. Wrong side. Okay, yeah. So behind me is the backdrop that we're using. So yes, we have been on it since 6 o'clock this morning.
Ooh,
wow.
Yes. I need my Wednesday to come. I'm so tired, y'all. But this is not about me right now. I am here to support my husband, my first husband. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we haven't broke out into song for anybody, Ron. We need a phrase to break out into song because we are good for that.
I want to dance with somebody.
I wasn't going there. I was thinking like DJ Khaled. Like, all I do is win, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, give it to me. Give it to me. Go.
You all need to be next to each other in this endeavor.
What can I tell you? So yeah,
we're sandwiching you. Okay, we're gonna move Gwendolyn over. There she
move
is.
her over so you can see.
Yeah, there she is.
What can I say? What can I say?
Oh, get it. Anyway, Gwendolyn, I wish you the best. Well, first, like I said, I am so thankful that you and Chris gave me the push. And again, this is why I always say community is so important. And in that community, building friendships. It is those friendships that when you don't see something in yourself and then they see it and they push you, you don't resist, or maybe you don't resist as much, and you just simply yield and say, okay, wait a minute. This is Gwendolyn speaking. This is Chris speaking. Then Dr. Tachi was speaking. I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I could do this. And here we are.
But it's best done with people. And I kind of feel like, I know last week I talked about, like, I feel as if we are in a stage of awakening. Only because the pendulum has swung so far to the other side that people don't trust people. There's always this idea that there must be some ulterior motive. No one could ever be this giving. No one would ever actually want to help me. As I said before, I said, Ron, if you want to get it, we can get together 6 o'clock in the morning, my time, and we can work on some stuff. We can work on Canva. And he said, you know what, I will take you up on that. And we were meeting together. And I get that the world is kind of wonky, and perhaps some people have lost faith in being human and just all humanity. There are still some really good people out there. So if you find a community, you find people who are willing to help you with something, yeah, you may want to guard a little bit, but you cannot move forward without having some trust in somebody. We don't do any of this by ourselves. We just don't.
That's right.
No one is getting through
We need
life
each
by
other.
themselves. If you have a business, you did do it by yourself. Someone had to give you a chance to be there, I should say, your first customer, right? So it is never like I did by myself. No one helped me. Those are lies. Those are just really big lies. So yes, this is where we are. We're celebrating your moment.
Yes.
Sort of celebrating your moment. Like I said, if I had me some champagne, I couldn't believe I'd have anything to drink. Like
I didn't have
what
your
kind of.
I was in my head. I was like, I don't have any confetti.
Oh, dude, right.
I was
Oh,
like,
man. This is such a confetti moment. Oh, my God. I just cleaned the office, though. But I'm still finding confetti from 2 years ago. I kid you not.
I know.
Do you
That's
still
why I don't
have
do
a baby reveal on the ceiling?
Yes,
There
the
is still
baby
some baby
reveal.
blue. Yes. I tried to do what I could do. But yes, we'll have to pop some confetti somewhere for you.
Yes.
I don't know where, though, because I just cleaned that office. I'm not trying to. That's work. That's work right
I
That's
there.
have
work.
to do that outside
Yes.
That's what I was saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
at the park.
Let the wind blow it away. Let the wind
But
blow it away.
can I share one more thing for
Yes, you
all
can.
people who are listening? And I'm not signed in, so I can't see the chat. But everybody has a story, right? And I get that some of us, depending on what age you're in, we always felt as if only certain people get to tell their story. So that whole thing on TikTok, look, I get that when you share that you're also going through something, you can find community. Sometimes, though, there's that whole deal of misery loves company. So, but I'm not on TikTok, so I'm not gonna worry about that. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, there's a Cash App code on the screen asking for dollars. But I don't want to.
Jesus Christ superstar.
I don't want to go there. But everybody has a story to tell. Like, really, you do.
Everyone has a story.
And tell your story. As I shared before, just getting 100 people to subscribe to your channel is major. You got 100 random people. Okay, maybe your mom and your daddy enough, but 98 random people who are like, I actually see myself in this person, and this person inspires me. We very rarely get to hear about how we have touched somebody's life. So if you are right now even considering doing a YouTube channel or any kind of something, I'm gonna tell you, go for it. Like, the world needs your genius. The world needs it.
I agree.
We need the genius.
Amen.
We really do. Please don't doubt that.
Are you calling me a genius?
No, I ain't say that. No, I ain't say that at all. That was not the message.
Look now.
That was not the message. How are you, sir? I got one of the graduates here. This is Caleb. He just graduated last. He just graduated last week. Yes. I see you, man.
Congratulations.
Look at your suit. Look at your suit. Yes.
I know, sharp and pressed. Go on, Caleb.
Yes, you did. Yes, they are congratulating you over here. I know you can't hear it. Yes, he said he's glad he's made it. It's 6 weeks.
Yes.
Unpaid.
Wow.
6 weeks unpaid, y'all.
2 weeks. You gotta.
Wow.
I'm moving to Miami, so I moved to Miami with no pay.
He's
moved to Miami?
Want it.
What happened now?
He's moving to Miami. That's gonna be his home port.
Yes.
It's gonna be his home. His home airport's gonna be Miami.
That's my
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. All right.
Nice.
Nice to you, sir. So proud of you. We get to meet the babies and watch them go through their 6 weeks and become
love
like
it. I
one
love
with the
it.
babies. It is. It is something. It's something nice.
Gwendolyn, I almost did that class when I was
Really?
when I left college. Yeah.
You're
When I
gonna be a
left
flight
college,
attendant?
I was
You're gonna be a
going to
pilot?
work in the airline. Well, no, I was going to be a mechanic. So I was going to work on the aircrafts, and I had applied for American
I didn't get
Airlines.
the link.
Yeah. Back
Wow.
in the day. I know. There's always something y'all
There's
find
always
out about
something
me,
new
right?
with you, Ron.
Jazzy says, That's exactly why I'm not a flight attendant. I was going to go through Delta's training, and then they said 6 weeks unpaid.
Wow. That's
Hey, but you
well,
get the travel benefits later. The
you
travel
do,
benefits.
and it pays off later. So I wish all of them manna, milk, and honey flowing.
Well, you know what? The unfortunate thing is that the benefits that people used to get years ago is not the same
It's not
today.
the same.
It's because there's so many people in seniority that get the airline bump ups and and all the other stuff. So it's not like it used to be, but what is? Jesse says also, she says, I also appreciate that Delta's employees website straight up told you the truth about what the first 3 years of your life were going to be like. Nice.
Wow.
And then she also says that um, it for sure pays off. It does. I mean, a flight attendant. One of my friends, he came to America. He was from Jamaica. He always wanted to come to America, and he finally got. I don't know if he came by asylum, but he was able to leave Jamaica to come to America, and then he got the job of his dreams working for one of the airlines, and now he gets to travel the whole world, and he shows off his everything, and he's doing great. So I have to tell you, he is. The airlines can open up a lot of doors.
It can. One of my besties that we met, we both used to dance together in the same dance company, and he has been working. When did he start? I think he started when he was 19, working for, I think it was either American or Delta. He's still there now. So and he's not leaving. Just the level of benefits and all of that.
Look, my buddy used to work for the airlines, and he had me down as his significant other.
Wow.
Like, the partner, they call them, I don't know how they list it, but not significant other, but I forgot how they call it. But you're like the primary on the list. Like, you could be the best friend. I think maybe it's the best friend. I don't know how, but it's the significant person, the prime. And I was able to travel all over that year.
Wow.
I had that. It happened during my 50th birthday. And that year I traveled every 3 weeks to another country.
Wow.
I got most of my countries in during that year.
Wow.
Yeah. I was just talking to him this morning.
Awesome.
I said, "Hey, what's up, man?" He goes, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm in Namibia." He goes, "How long you been there?" I said, "It's already been 3 months. See how long you don't stay in contact?" I was like,
wow.
So who else is in the building? I see DS says, "I have to bounce. Good to see you, Ron, G, Dr. Tachi, and the Touch Base Daily family. Congratulations. Here's to 1,000 more. Now my target is 10,000. So I can get that little plaque."
Set your sights on it.
10,000. Here we go.
Wait, do you get a plaque at 10,000?
Is it 10,000 or 100,000?
No, it has to be more than, because I'm like, then where's mine? It should be.
So there's 100,000.
Yeah, it should. I don't know if there's one for 50 or 20. I don't know, but
well, they give you some kind of little things in between, but I think the big plaque is 100,000.
You do get, I'm sure, and you should get something from YouTube with like a little social media banner.
Yes, that's what I heard. Yes.
Yeah, so you get that. So yeah, that. But the plaque, that's reserved for the
100,000 and more. I think it's 100,000.
Yes, I think it's 100,000. Okay. Yeah, 100,000 and over.
Here we go, off to 100,000 to get that plaque.
Absolutely. But the thing is, plaque or not, we appreciate you.
It. I do it because if like I said, if it's just one person that shows up, if I make a difference in one life, then that's all that matters. I could care less about all the thousands. Really, it's fun to have it, but my aim is just to be a blessing to people. And Jazzy says, it really can. My cousin is living her best life now, but those early years were tough. Yeah, because you at the bottom of the seniority. And also, she says, LMBO, buddy passes. Yes, right. Those buddy passes are the best. And I see Mimi's in the building applauding. And then I see the wonderful Bryson. Hope you ready for the next one. Yes, indeed. Okay, what time is it? Oh, I have a lesson to teach. Okay, I'm going
You
to do that
do.
lesson real quick.
Well,
It's
go
Tip
ahead.
Tuesday.
I will see
And
you later. Congratulations, my friend.
thank you, Dr. Tachi.
Love you more.
I appreciate you. Love you to pieces. Cannot wait to get to hang out with you in Florida.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see.
Bye.
Oh, I see Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn's still there. Hey, Gwendolyn's back. Oh, sorry, Gwendolyn.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm going to let Dr.
am
Tachi
I
go.
chopped liver?
I'm going to let Dr. Tachi go. And you didn't officially say goodbye.
Okay, so I'm gonna say goodbye now. I'm gonna say goodbye now. This is about to get really loud. So congrats to you. We'll talk later.
Okay. Love you. Love you much, as always. Safe travels, safe
Okay.
classes. Have a great time photographing the beautiful people. Bye. So here we are. It's time to get ready for our lesson. Okay, our lesson's gonna be quick. It's 7 quick tips. And here we go. Are you guys ready for our tips for today? It is time for our photography tip Tuesday. So that's what you're here for the folks that are here to learn. And so here we go. So today, our lesson, let me just scroll down. 7 ways to photograph the world with fresh eyes. If you're here for the first time, make sure you hit the like, make sure you hit subscribe, and hit notify so that way you could be notified when we post. Also, if you're here for the first time, just for those that don't know, these lessons are available in this YouTube feed. So if you want free lessons on your how to photograph from using your phone, how to photograph using your camera, basic photography tips, all of these things are right here. And if you want the lesson in its form, like this, like you see the format here and the written form, you will find that in our Patreon page, which is the QR code in the top of the screen. Click on, you scan that QR code, and it'll take you straight to this lesson right now. And you can just follow through with the lesson. Okay. So if you want to do that, I'm going to give you a moment to scan the QR code in the top corner, part of the corner of the screen. And I'm going to take this banner off while you're doing that. And let me get that off the screen. Hold on a second. Let me get that banner off. Okay, so we're at photography. Okay, so there we are. Again, like I said, and we're all here, or the whole class is there. Okay, so today's lesson, first of all, let me just welcome everyone again because I'm taping this, and so I will clip this right here. So welcome to 7 ways to photograph the world with fresh eyes. This is your photography lesson for today's photography tip. So now, why did I decide to do this lesson? Why? Listen, look at this. Seeing with fresh eyes when traveling is exactly what we need. The nomad, me, gaze, the designer's instinct, which is I'm an interior designer, and the photographer's discipline, which I am. Here's a set of Touch Base Daily ready tips that can help us break out of what? Postcard vision. Do you hear me? Postcard vision and find angles others walk right past. Let me just say something about that. Let me say something about that. Most of us, when we take photos, we remember the postcards that we saw in a particular place that some of our friends have been. Or maybe you saw it on the internet. Maybe you saw it on YouTube. Maybe you saw it on, wherever. But the whole idea of being a photographer is communicating in ways that people don't obviously get to experience. So, as a photographer, we're looking for different angles, positions, and all that stuff. So, we're going to dive into that. Okay. So, fresh eyes. Don't go on what you've seen before. Create your own style. So, let's go into it. Let's do it. Okay. Here we go. Photography Tip Tuesday, 7 ways to photograph the world with fresh eyes. Number 1, finding unique angles in particular tourist spots. This is all for the travel photography series. Travel photography series. Okay, here we go. Number 1, change your elevation. Most tourists shoot at eye level. That's why everything looks the same. Where did you hear that before? Okay, for those that are subscribers here and members here, you've heard that before. But here we go. Crunch, or I should say crunch, crouch low to exaggerate foreground textures. Like get on your knees, get down, squat down, take pictures from below. Also, shoot from staircases, balconies, and benches. Get up, walk, stand on the bench and shoot down. These little areas will help your pictures look unique and different. Also, hold the camera overhead for a graphic and flatten perspective, right? Shoot, take that camera and go from the top and shoot down. Okay, so that's number 1. These are quick. Number 2, use what others ignore. Use what others ignore. Instead of pointing at the landmark, shoot through something. Like I want to show you something. That was the first picture I showed. See the Eiffel Tower in here? The Eiffel Tower is in there. It's part of the story. Okay, then now we can go back to that. Instead of pointing at the landmark, shoot through something. Shoot through railings. Shoot through plants. Shoot through the windows. Shoot through street signs. Shoot through people passing by. It gives you more dimension. It gives you some foreground. Okay? So try to think outside the box when you are photographing that everyday famous landmark like the Eiffel Tower, the Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building, the Washington Monument, the White House, all of these things, your capital, your famous places. Shoot them from different angles. Like I said, foreground layers add depth and make familiar places feel cinematic. Next, number 3, turn around. Turn around. The best shot is often behind you. While crowds facing the monument, the magic might be behind you, a reflection in a puddle, a vendor arranging goods, a shadow stretching across the street, a quiet architectural detail. Take a moment to pause, breathe, and swivel. Turn around, look around. I often do that when the crowds are looking at the thing that everyone is like shooting. For instance, one of my photos that made it to Getty Images, I was photographing the what we call Manhattan Hinge in New York City. That's where the sun goes down and it lines up with the grid of the streets. Well, everyone was excited about taking the picture of the sun going down and the beauty of the glow between the buildings. However, I turned around and photographed all the people taking pictures of the Manhattan Hinge. And that photo has been bought several times. So again, turn around and look at what the people are doing as they engage with the landmark or whatever that special thing is. Okay, traveling. Here's another. Number 4, play with scale. This is so important. Tourist spots are often massive. Use scale intentionally. Place a single person far away. Use a tiny object in the foreground that's close to you. And also frame the landmark between hands or props or silhouettes. Scale storytelling makes the familiar feel new. Okay? So think about that. Have some leaves in front of you. Take the picture. Foreground is very important. one of the things, one of the lessons I've learned with some really cool photographers that have taught me some great lessons, some of the best photos in journalism are the photos that have foreground, meaning you can see what's in front of you, it's usually blurred, the subject in the middle, which is really clear, and then the background. 3 layers within one photo: the foreground, the subject, and then eventually the background. That will make your photos more interesting. Okay, so scale storytelling makes the familiar feel new. Number 5, we're almost there, y'all. Wait for the unscripted moment. Don't rush. Don't rush. One of my photo instructors say, linger. Learn to linger as a photographer. Learn to just chill out when you're a photographer. Here we go. Wait for the unscripted moment. Even iconic places have spontaneous life. A bird flying through the frame, a couple laughing, a street performer moving into the light. Patience is a creative's superpower. You want better photos? You want more creativity? Wait, wait, especially for those street photographers, travel photographers. Linger, wait, wait for it. Okay? Next, let's go on. Like I took this picture coming down a subway station in Paris, coming from upstairs, and it was a bright sunny day, but it just gave this funky look to this, the streets in this dirty but framed window. Going on. Here you go, number 6, sorry. Use harsh light creatively. Midday sun is usually avoided. Most people don't like to shoot in the midday sun, which is why it's perfect for unique shots. Strong shadows. High noon, strong shadows. High contrast. Graphic shapes like angles, boxes, triangles, circles. All those lines and all those shapes come alive with shadows because of the high noon sun. Silhouettes. Here's also, let the light carve the scene instead of fighting it. Okay? 7, and last but not least, find the story, not the landmark. Find the story, not the landmark. Instead of photographing the Eiffel Tower, which is something I love to do when I'm in Paris, someone sketching it, taking a picture of someone like the Eiffel Tower is in front of them, but also taking the picture of the person sketching it tells a better story. A cafe waiter serving beneath it, or a cyclist passing with it, blurred in the background. The landmark becomes context, not the subject. So you're including the landmark, but you're telling a story. It just becomes part of the story. Here's your assignment. Here's your assignment. This week, photograph a famous place in your neighborhood, in your city, in your state, in your country. Photograph a famous place without making the landmark the main subject. And if you're a member of this community, put the picture in the community so we can see it. I've been saying, you got the community chat. You can put that in there and we can see it, and I can critique it, or I can give you examples. I can help you out. Guys, you have a beautiful platform, a beautiful community that can help you become better photographers. Why not use it? Okay, that's it. That is it when it comes to teaching. So I hope you learned something today. I hope that you learned something in this time of photography lessons. I love sharing good tips for photography because when you shine, all of us photographers shine. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. I see here, Rashawn says, let me get that on the screen. Rashawn, she says, this is good. I need to shoot different. Yes. She says, I love it. Yes. And last but not least, she says, I'm going to do that this weekend. See, that's how we do it. That's how we learn. She says also, yes, I did. Thank you, Ron. I don't know about the rest of you, but if you enjoyed this, if this meant something to you, make sure you put it in the comments. And again, if you're here for the first time, make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit notifications and hit the likes. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. And we are so happy that today we celebrate 1,000 subscribers. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you when I see you. Most likely sometime tomorrow. Okay, later, guys. Bye.